Hello, I am going to show you how easy it is to make a starter. You can find all these complicated ways, and I'm going to tell you it doesn't have to be complicated. Okay, we need flour, whatever flour you have, some bottled water, some tap water, whatever you have. I like bottled water because it typically has cleaner product. You can use some rye flour, which will speed up the process, but you don't have to. You can just use whatever flour you have. The easiest way to do it is to do it with a kitchen scale. But I'm going to show you what you're really looking for is the texture. So you don't have to use a kitchen scale. If you're using one and you have one, that's awesome. And if not, no big deal. So we're going to start out with 1 tablespoon of flour and 1 tablespoon of rye flour, or 20 grams of flour altogether, whatever flour you have. Okay, and like I said, I'm going to show you what the texture looks like so you don't even really need a scale. We're going to zero that out. So we're looking for equal parts by weight of flour and water. So I'm going to add 20 grams of, and look, that was 26 grams. No big deal. I add a little bit more flour. Boom. I'll zero that out. But again, I'm just looking for texture, so it's nothing to worry about. You want it to look like a thick pancake batter. That's what we're looking for. I use a knife to stab my foot. Now, I'm gonna go get a knife. Now, I couldn't refilm all this, but this is real life. Okay, we're just going to mix it up. I like to use a knife instead of a spoon because it's a whole lot easier to clean. Not a lot sticks to a knife, but look, and it's gonna look like nothing, okay? It's gonna look like a paste. Like when you're a kid in school and you make paste, that's what this looks like. So here it is. That's what it looks like, just a pasty grossness. But in the next 5 days, it's gonna become a thing of beauty, and we'll feed it just once or twice, and then it will do all the work on its own. So I'm gonna show you over the next coming days what that looks like. And I'm gonna show you what it looks like after you fed it. So once I use my sourdough, my starter, I use 100 grams. That leaves inside just a tiny little residue. That's the tiniest little bit. It probably is maybe, I don't know, 10 grams of starter, right? But then I feed it and it will blow up like a balloon at room temperature. So I never have to maintain a starter with a lot of volume. I'm dropping everything. That's just my day to day. Now, this one I fed last night, so I want you to see what that looks like. When it's very active, you can see all those little bubbles in there. Once I bring this one to room temperature, it will rise to the top of the jar. So we're looking for something very active. And the more active you are at baking with it, the better your starter is. It's just so happy. So the thing about it is you don't have to bake all the time with it. It's perfectly fine in the refrigerator until you're ready to feed it and start it. But first we have to get an active sourdough started. So this is our day 1. You're just doing equal parts of flour and water by weight. We're making it look like a thick pancake batter. All right, I will see you tomorrow for the feeding.